Marriage with children. I don't mean to show.
That's right.
That's right. Because these are very delicate matters.
Yeah.
Listen, if a sister already got a child or children and a man wants to marry her, you must love those children equal to you loving that girl. She ain't less than a woman.
That's right.
And you ain't so much of a man where you can afford to look down on her.
That's right.
And let me tell you something, woman. You got to be sure he ain't looking down on you and thinking he's doing you a favor.
Favor. Amen.
Did you hear me?
Amen.
See, some of you sisters that got children and got married, some went into this naive. You better be sure that fella didn't think he was doing you a favor.
Right.
Because if he got married from the perspective he doing you a favor, he didn't get married because he loved you. He got married because you fellas thought that you needed him.
Right. That's right.
I want to tear down everything.
Amen.
All this simple way of thinking.
Yeah.
If a young girl got a child or children and a brother love her and she in love with him, and you marry, be sure that he love your children, and that takes time to find out.
Time.
Well, he buy my children things. Have you ever considered he's trying to buy his way into your drawers?
That's right.
Have you ever thought of that?
My Lord.
There's some men get close to the woman's body by using money.
That's right.
They see you struggling trying to take care of your child or children, so they offer their services. The whole objective is to get into your panties, get into your bra.
Yeah.
But really don't give 2 cents about you.
Care about you.
Because if you don't give it up, they'll get it from somebody else.
That's right.
Plain truth.
In other words, they look at you like they look at a hoe.
That's right.
Stop, pop, and shop, and keep going.
Keep going.
That's right. Amen.
Go ahead, man.
The many may find this teaching offensive, but it's everyday life.
Every day.
And the churches have failed.
Oh, yeah.
That's why so many people are in the predicament that they're in, because the churches ain't teaching nothing.
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 That's right.
There ain't nothing coming out the church but trash and lightweight folly.
Amen.
If you got a child or children and you got a mind to get married, be sure you are in love with that man, and that man is in love with you, and not you only, but your child and children.
That's right.
Make sure he's mentally and emotionally prepared for that package deal.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure he ain't just looking at you, woman, and your daughter.
That's right. That's
Am
right.
I right?
Amen.
Excellent.
Make sure that woman ain't just looking at you, brother, and your son.
And your son. That's right.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of hate mail on this topic.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you hate the truth? Only ones that will write me who's offended because you're guilty of it.
Amen.
He have to love you and your children. It takes time for that to be made manifest. Don't be so gullible, so eager, so desperate
That's right.
that you're willing to overlook the craziness that is in him. Don't overlook nothing. Look at everything, because you are the protector of your children.
That's right.
Brother, when you marry a woman that got a child or children, you are the new kid on the block. Oh yeah, husband, the new husband, you the new kid on the block.
That's right.
So you just can't jump into chastising mode to the children. You a stranger.
A stranger.
They are used to obeying their mother. They're used to doing what the mother said. You can't tell them, I'm going to make you respect me. Respect got to be earned, buddy.
That's right.
You better backtrack a little bit. Just slow down, take your time.
Take your time.
You can't make a child respect you.
No, you can't.
You got to take your time and work your way into it.
Yeah.
You got to gain their confidence until they start looking at you as a father. You may tell them, well, just call me dad. Because they call you that, that don't mean you're that to them.
To them. That's right.
See, you got to give all that time to play out before you get to an altar. Because the woman can't just consider what she want now.
That's right.
She got to consider what's best for her child.
Right.
See, will that man end up turning her own children against her?
Amen.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Good stuff. Go ahead, brother.
Are you listening?
Go ahead.
Much must be taken into consideration. If you want him to accept your children, then if he got a child or children, you got to be willing to accept his.
Yeah.
Are you listening? It has to work both ways.
That's right.
And if he got a child, say a son, 15, and you're the new wife, then you have to be that mother figure, not a big sister.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, he's 15, and today 15-year-olds bigger than us.
That's right.
Let me just bring it real and raw.
Oh, yeah.
He's 15, he's growing. He know you got the title, mommy. But he also know you're a woman that's not his biological mother. So don't be surprised how he look. You at the sink washing dishes. Everything just moving. He looking.
He's looking.
See, the problem with people, they're naive.
Good teaching, brother.
He got to grow into that mode of the mentality of this is my mother. And then be able to look at her only as mama.
That's right.
So this is where the woman got to be precautious even in the midst of hugging. I want you to consider what you never thought of.
Go ahead, brother.
You got to be precautious even before you start walking around in a house dress.
That's right.
Excellent judgment.
House coat showing cleavage. He's sitting across the table eating eggs and he eating them looking at you. Because see, truth of the matter is, if he's on the phone talking to his friends, hey man, my dad married this bombing girl. I mean, she is bad, she is sterile. Who talk about their mama like that?
Like that. That's right.
I mean, let's use some common sense. Who talks about their mama? Not like that.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about their mama like they just, just some girl they checked out.
Right.
No.
That's right.
So you're not looked at as a mama. You're looked at as his daddy's wife.
Right.
He got to get into the mode of mama if he ever get there.
He gets there.
So you got to be careful when you lean over him, hugging him, and everything else is over him. I'm telling you the truth.
That's right.
He's 15 years old. He's too big to be sitting on your knee. You got to watch when you turn the mommy charm on. Mommy, and they want to sit on you. Hold, no. You got to use good judgment.
Good judgment. That's what it is.
Amen. Let's flip the script. She got a 15-year-old daughter. New father. The moment if that young girl want to sit in his lap and he's starting to feel uncomfortable, he know he ain't father mode yet.
Right.
Because a real father, if his daughter sits on his lap, he don't bother him. That's the truth of it.
That's right.
But that 15-year-old girl gonna sit on his lap, and he's starting to enjoy it too much, that ain't his daughter in his mind.
Not in his mind.
That's some young, fine girl that's developing, that's making his beans quicken.
That's right.
The mother is a protector of her child.
That's right.
When you got in mind to marry a man, and that man is not the father of your children, you first must know him, and that takes time.
Take some time.
Before you trust him washing your child, seeing the nakedness of your child.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Well, he's a man. What time?
Amen.
Talk to me.
Go ahead, man.
He go to church. So what?
What? That's right.
How naive can you be?
Go ahead, man.
It takes time to trust him along with your daughter. If your daughter tell you he fondled me or he approached me, don't tell me something. I don't want to hear it. You the protector of your child. Have you lost your mind?
That's right.
Pull that man that you married into check. Stand up to him.
That's right. That's
You
right.
don't, you and your daughter gonna become enemies.
That's truth.
Stand up to him. Look, he touched me. Oh no, he won't never do that. How do you know? How well did you know him before you got married? How much time did you give yourself for him to manifest what's in him?
Right.
How much time did you give yourself, brother, for her to manifest what's in her?
Excellent.
When you a new wife into an already existing family, and those boys are not little babies,
Right.
but they about big as their father, no, it ain't wise to be walking around them new boys with nightgowns,
That's right.
negligees, and house coats, walking around with see-through gowns, and you ain't their biological mama. You some fine broad. When the sunlight hit that gown, they hitting everything in there.
That's right.
Them brothers, hey,
The brothers.
Tom, look. What, man? Hey, look at daddy's wife.
That's right. That's what you say.
They didn't say look at mama.
That's right.
Look at daddy's wife. Nah, man, you know we shouldn't be doing it. I know we shouldn't, but look at daddy's wife, man. Look at daddy's wife. You're like, all right, go. Ooh. Hey, you was right. After that, see, these are things that most people don't think of. The day your child come to you with a complaint about that man or about that woman, that their new husband and new wife came on the scene and you ignore it, you're going to cuss the day you ignored it.
That's right.
Amen.
Excellent. Amen.
What right do you got to ignore such a complaint?
Yeah.
Well, it was just too much for me. It's your children.
That's right.
You are the protector of such.
Amen.
Are you listening?
Go ahead.
You know how many young girls was raped in situations like this? Where a lot of women let their guard down. A lot of men let their guard down, kiss their wife goodbye. 15, 16-year-old husband, or 16 and 15 and 16-year-old son come home from school. So many cases. She's knocking up her stepson. Stepson having a relation with the father's new wife.
Father's new wife.
With the new wife.
That's right. It's in there too.
Why would this offend anyone? It happens every day. It's just church people are, shh, don't talk about that.
That's right. Very hush.
Talk about the cross.
Amen. Amen.
There are people today trying to live and please God that are victims of exactly what I'm preaching about.
That's right.
Some are victims of their own biological father madness.
Madness.
Anytime your biological father gonna fondle you or rub up against you or have you laying on top of him,
Right.
you 10, 9, 8 and all that stuff, and you tell your mother, and all your mother gonna say, I'm gonna let the Lord work it out. No!
Oh,
The law's made for the lawless.
Lawless.
I don't care if he is in the church. Lock him up.
Knock him up. That's right.
Lock him up.
That's right. Go ahead.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
You poisonous madmen that will finger your little daughter. You's a loose pervert.
That's a pervert.
Lock him up.
That's right. Go ahead, brother. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. In the book of Leviticus 18 and verse 17. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. Neither shalt thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are near kinswomen. It is wickedness.
It is what?
Wickedness.
This has been going on in churches for years.
Years.
This subject have hardly ever been taught in churches.
Yeah.
It's all quiet.
Quiet about it.
Folks are so busy focusing on the Catholic priests as if they're doing something new. The so-called apostolic churches has been mad for years.
My Lord.
And have got away with it by using scriptures the wrong way.
That's right.
Excellent.
So there are some mothers that have went to bishops. Tell them what their husbands done to their daughters. All bishops say, well, let the wheat and tares grow together. God is separated. Lock him up.
Lock him up.
I want to deal with it.
That's the bishop way of, I don't want to deal with it. What?
I want to deal with it.
That's
You're
right.
supposed to have the oversight. So if you got the oversight and someone come to you with that, it is your job to step and get involved.
Get involved. Amen. Go ahead, brother.
Excellent. Beautiful.
Are you listening?
Go ahead.
A little kid?
Investigate.
A little kid? When a man can't resist a 10-year-old girl, he need help.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Thank God for it.
It ain't no man should be looking at 15 and 16-year-old girls today almost developed like they're 25. But
Still
there ain't no man in his 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and so on and so on should be looking at some 15-year-old girl like he looking at a grown woman.
Right.
You ain't nothing but a crazed pervert.
It's a pervert.
Need help.
Go ahead, man.
I want to soak you a little.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
When the incident happened, I believe in Philadelphia, 2 years ago, where 4 young boys raped a 9-year-old African sister, 9 years old. And to this day, I try to figure out what caused 4 little boys, the youngest one was 14, where they can just take turns and hold a 9-year-old child down
My Lord.
and run a train on her.
That's something.
It was on the news where a school teacher caught a children in class in 1st grade, a girl with her mouth on a little boy in 1st grade. In 1st grade.
Yeah.
When you're in 1st grade, you're only about what, 5 or 6?
5 or 6.
In 1st grade.
That's right.
And here when we preach about it, oh man, that man crazy, you shouldn't preach about that. But when CNN talk about it, we right in tune.
Right in tune.
Oh man, well, I'm a divine journalist.
That's right.
That's right.
We'll take God is written. Who have believed our report?
Excellent, sir. Good report.
We want to give you a good report. America, you need to change.
Video addresses the complexities and challenge of marriage, particularly when children are involved for previous relationships. It emphasizes the importance of genuine love and acceptance between partners and their respective children, advocating for a careful and deliberate approach to forming new family dynamics. The speaker criticizes societal norms and behaviors that may lead to neglect, are home in blended families and stresses the need for protective instinct from parents, especially mothers. The message is underscored with a call for accountability in relationships and the necessity of safeguarding children's well-being in the context of new marriages. Ladies and gentlemen and my respected friends, first of all, love for the children. A man marrying a woman with children must love her children as his own. Mutual acceptance. Both partners must accept each other's children into their lives to foster a healthy family environment. Time and patience. Building trust and respect takes time. Rushing can lead to misunderstandings and harms. Awareness of motives. Some men may use gifts and kindness to manipulate women rather than showing genuine care for them and their children. Protector role. Parents must prioritize their children's safety and well-being, being vigilant against potential threats. Critical evaluation. Individuals should critically assess their partner's intentions and behavior before committing to marriage. Cultural responsibility. The church and society must address uncomfortable truths about family dynamics and protect vulnerable members. Importance of genuine affection. The speaker stresses that love must be authentic and encompass all family members. A man's desire to marry a woman with children should stem from a genuine affection for the entire family. The act of marrying someone with children is not merely about the adult relationship, but about forming a bond with the children as well, indicating that love should be all encompassing and unconditional. The dangers of naivety. The video warns against the naivety that some women may exhibit when entering into relationships with men, who are not the biological fathers of their children. It highlights that a man who believes that a man, it highlights that a man who believes he is doing a woman for a favor by marrying her is likely not genuinely invested in her emotional or familial needs. This could lead to manipulation and emotional harm. Ladies and gentlemen, and my respected friend, the need for time. It emphasizes the importance of taking the time to really know one's partner before making a lifelong commitment. Trust and respect must be built gradually, and rushing into a marriage without proper understanding can lead to conflict and resentment. Cautionary tales. The speaker shares sobering stories about the potential dangers that can arise in blended families, particularly concerning inappropriate behavior from new partners towards children. The need for vigilance and protective instincts in paramount. Parents must be ready to act if their children report any inappropriate behavior. Ladies and gentlemen, and my respected friend, the role of institutions. The video points out that churches and other institutions often fail to address these delicate topics, which can lead to victims suffering is silence. The speaker argues that it is essential It is essential for these institutions to take responsibility and provide guidance and sensitive family dynamics, thereby protecting the vulnerable. Setting boundaries. The importance of establishing boundaries is blended families is highlighted. This includes the need for step parents to earn respect from step children rather than demanding it. Boundaries help maintain a wealthy dynamic and protect the emotional well-being of all family members. Accountability and protection. Finally, there's strong call for accountability in relationships, particularly in protecting children. The speaker urges parents to take their children's complaints seriously and to act decisively if there are concerns about a partner's behavior. Ignoring such complaints can lead to severe consequences, and parents must prioritize their children's safety above all else. Ladies and gentlemen, and my respected friend, Pastor Gino Jennings has some strong thoughts on the topic of marrying a woman with kids. He believes that stepping into the role of a step parent comes with unique challenges that many may not fully understand. First, Pastor Jennings emphasizes that marrying a single mom means accepting not just her, but her children as well. This can create complex family dynamics. He warns that love isn't always enough to overcome the potential difficulties that arise in blended families. Ladies and gentlemen, and my respected friend, in his view, children from previous relationships may have unresolved emotions, and this can lead to tension in the new marriage. He encourages men to think carefully about the responsibilities they are taking on. Ladies and gentlemen, and my respected friend, additionally, Pastor Jennings points out that single mothers often have their own set of priorities and commitments, which can lead to feeling of neglect for their new partner. He urges men to consider if they are truly ready to navigate these waters. Ultimately, Pastor Gino Jennings advocates for caution and thoughtful consideration. He believes it's essential to prioritize one's own emotional health and stability before taking such a significant step. In conclusion, the video message is a poignant reminder of complexities and responsibilities that comes with blended families. It calls for love, patience, and vigilance, emphasizing that genuine relationships require effort, understanding, and a commitment to protect and nurture not just adults but children as well. The speaker for thoroughness and emphasizes on accountability, encourage more conscious approach to family dynamics, urging individuals to prioritize emotional safety and genuine connection in their relationships. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this topic insightful, please subscribe to our channel for more content like this.